Bruno, I read your book, and it's fantastic, but I thought I knew everything about you, and I guess I don't, because I've learned some very interesting facts. What inspired you to write this?
Well, Herb, for years, people have been asking me so many things. They were curious about my life because they knew I came from Europe. They knew I was there during World War II. They want to know how I got into wrestling, my weightlifting. And so, but what really inspired me to write is because somebody said to me, Bruno, there are so many kids who start off with nothing and they think that there's hopeless, there's no future, and you really came from nothing. And so I thought if I could inspire some youngsters into giving them the will, the desire that there is something out there for them. And so I wanted to put my whole life story in that book, not only about wrestling, but my very beginning, my experience, like I said, World War II, and coming over to America, what it was like into wrestling, and a lot of insight about the wrestling game itself.
What do you think has come of the wrestling game since you started out in the late 50s and 59, 60, as opposed to what's happening to wrestling today?
Well, I'm inspired, thanks to you, of the UWF, because it seems to me like we're getting back to basics in so many ways, because I was really disturbed with what I'd seen in more recent times, where it become a little bit too gimmicky, too show business, too many painted faces and too many animals and cartoons. So I was very disillusioned with all that because I love wrestling, and so I'm glad that I think we're heading back to the right direction.
And if you love professional wrestling, you'll pick up an autobiography of Bruno Sammartino. Bruno Sammartino, wrestling's only living legend. Here's how to order.
Just send a check or money order along with your name and address to Bruno's Book, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. And be sure to include $2.50 for postage and handling.